The women's tour of Britain is making its way over there, I think, today. I would have gone to watch them, but it's supposed to be my day to get back into the swing of things today, because I've got a bit of an update for you all. Like, things have not gone to plan, and I'm very keen to share it with you because it's important that we understand that things never go our way, usually, and we should never put things off either. We should always seek help when we need it. So to catch you up, one of my last videos was when I did a time trial. Charlie came out and helped film, and you know, everything was looking good ahead of Alpe d'Huez and the Haute Route and the Marmotte at the end of June. And then that evening, obviously, you know, the video ended, but that evening I took a leak. I was in the toilet and I peed blood. It was a little bit of blood, and there was this tiny little like black thing that also appeared. I'm sorry if this is too much detail, but you know, it's something that we probably need to talk about anyway. And you know, at the time I had no idea what it was. I thought, well, it's typical me really. I always like think of the worst. It's sort of like the athlete in me, because I always want to like be sure that whatever I'm doing is right. So when that happened, like, I told Charlie, and she said, right, make an appointment with the doctor. So I did. Didn't get to see one, but I did get a immediate urine sample or test done. This was like a week ago. No, like, wow, it's like a week and a half ago, because the Queen's Jubilee celebrations like took up like the whole weekend, last weekend in the UK. So it ended up delaying my test results, which I was a little bit annoyed at, so that's the Queen's fault.
I don't know what your arrangement is with them. Like you say, you're going to send him an email, yeah?
Yeah, I'll send them an email. I'll see what they say. But they'll probably tell me to hook it up to the diagnostic thing, won't they?
Yes, they will most probably.
Sorry, that was Emir. We were trying to diagnose the issue with my rear mech. So this would have been my first ride back out. Well, not my first ride back out, because I've been out twice this week, but just for leisurely spins. Today would be my first sort of day just trying to get myself back in the zone. And my rear mech decides to play silly games, and now doesn't want to like move anywhere. So we're trying to like diagnose and fix that. So that's going to set me back, no doubt, the whole weekend in terms of like structured training with power and everything. So yeah, it doesn't really help like where I am in terms of like preparation and everything else. But yeah, I wanted to say, I can't remember where it was now, the end of the last, before Emir called me back, but we've had the all clear from like the urine test, the urine sample, which is good news, obviously. But you know, we should always like, we should never just sort of like get by. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should always try and seek help if you can, in times like this. And I've not been in the best place, like mentally, or physically for that matter. But it weighs on you more mentally than physically, I think, in these situations. Like, I'm someone who, Charlie says all the time, like, I'm someone who works myself up and like gets really sort of I don't know, like I worry, like I worry really badly sometimes, which I'm sure we all do, but I just worry about the unknown sometimes, and that's not that winds Charlie up because it's very easy to like get answers to your questions really, and that's to just, you know, go and find out, you know. It's like, but I'm someone that kind of sits there and thinks like, oh, what if it's the, you know, well, what if this happens, and like I think now I've just got to accept that like I'm not going to be in the shape I want to be for the Haute route and Alpe d'Huez, and I might not even go there now with my plans that I had originally. I might just have to chill out and just treat it as like a bit of downtime, and just, you know, ride my bike and enjoy riding my bike, and like not try and compete or do anything special there, which in itself is disappointing. But it has weighed on me like the last 2 weeks. Like I've not been myself basically, and I've not felt like doing videos, I've not felt like, you know, being on social media, I've not felt like doing any of that stuff. I've not felt like doing anything really, and except for like being lazy, sitting around and putting on like 4 kilos, and just, you know, feeling sorry for myself, which never really does anyone any good, like feeling sorry for yourself. But you know, I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to share it. So hopefully, you know, I'll keep you updated. Maybe this helps me get my mojo back, making videos and, you know, getting back to those sort of things, and maybe trying to shift a little bit of the 4 kilos that I put on, and you know, maybe riding my bike when we get this sorted. So yeah, just a little friendly reminder to, you know, if you're ever worried about stuff, talk to people about it, you know, seek professional help, seek any help really, and you know, share with people so that you're not sort of suffering in silence, so to speak. So anyway, it is what it is. Let's get back home. Let's get the bike fixed, and let's try and reset and go again sometime. So thanks so much for bearing with me. Someone's cutting their lawn there, so that's my cue to leave, and I'll see you in the next video.